Hey guys, what's up? How my friends doing? It is your buddy Keith, and we are here again live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, the world famous Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England, baby. And I've got a new Charvel to share with you all today. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button. Definitely hit subscribe. We're almost at 9,000 subscribers. What a journey we have been on. Come join the circle of friends. Come join us on our journey to 10,000 subscribers, and you're going to be in for a real treat, seeing some very rare, cool guitars that I get from all around the world, and they're all for sale, so if you want to buy them, not only do you get to see them up close, as if you were holding them in person at your local guitar shop, but you get to purchase them as well. Ha! All of our guitars are for sale on our website, essexrecordingstudios.com, and on Reverb.com, our good friends Reverb. If you're an American buyer, you definitely want to buy off the Essex Recording Studios site because it is cheaper. You don't have to pay Reverb's online sales tax. There you go. Little life hack for you. So, talking about this guitar. This is a 2016 Charvel SoCal Pro Mod San Dimas Style 1 2H HT. What a title. I did it all in one breath, too. Very well impressed with myself. So what does that mean? Style 1? Style 1 means a Stratocaster style body. Style 2 is a Telecaster style body, which my understanding is they have retired permanently. Going back to the Style 1, the SoCal Pro Mod is the Mexican version. You also have a Japanese version. With the Mexican version and the Japanese version, not really a whole lot of differences. On this model, you have a spoke wheel truss rod adjustment. Very cool. You've got two white Seymour Duncan pickups with silver Seymour Duncan logos. They are a 59 Classic, an SH-1N 59 Classic in the neck, and an SH4 JB Jeff Beck humbucker in the bridge. HT is for your hardtail, no tremolo, stays in tune forever. You also get split coil, so you have a three-way, we like three-ways, yeah. Three-way selector pickup switch options between these, but then in each one you can split. Very, very cool. Also your tone, not just any tone knob, but, let's get in focus, guys, focus. Not just any tone knob. They call this a no-load tone. So from 1 to 9, position 1 to 9, this works just like a normal tone knob. But the very end, let's see if you can hear it. Let's see. Very end. Oh, there you go. Might have heard that. Get a little bit closer. Very end. The knob kind of goes and then it dips. It dips. And at that very last 10 position, it is what's called a no-load. It cuts out the entire tone circuit, bypasses it altogether, so you just get the natural guitar body with the pickup sound. No interference with the tone pot whatsoever. That is very, very cool. There's your input jack, or some people like to call it output jack. I call it input jack. You put things into it, but technically it delivers sound out of the guitar. Very controversial. You tell me what you call it. Flipping this around on its back. Oh, before we do, yes, things to note. You've got beautiful rosewood fretboard, and you have the classic old school San Dimas style dot position markers. So they're smaller and narrower, more inset than later non-San Dimas Charvels and Jacksons. Little trivia for you there. The other thing that I absolutely love are these 3D neck plates that are actually very, very similar to the very first Charvel guitars. I actually have seen the very first Charvel guitar and held it with my very own hands in Switzerland. You can see that video on my YouTube channel. Just type in first Charvel guitar ever, first Charvel 1001. They started the serial number with 1000, not like Jackson started it with 1, Charvel started it with 1000. And interestingly, the earliest 3D neck plates were actually brass, and made by Caller, the Caller Brass Factory, and they kind of bent and warped and would get kind of ugly Later on in life, they would go to, I guess, more of a stainless thing. But what would be really cool is to see them reissue them in brass, because that is actually proper for the original San Dimas. Now, what else do we have here? One-piece maple neck. So a 4-bolt neck pattern with a one-piece maple neck is monster early 60s vibes for your Fender, your like most expensive Fenders. No skunk stripe, no scarf joint. No scarf joint like you see on USA Jacksons. No skunk stripe like you see on later, more modern Fenders. And you don't need that because of how they do the construction here. And you can access your truss rod right through that handy spoke wheel. That should be mandatory for all guitars, by the way. This still has the plastic little registration information on the back of the headstock. And it has locking Charvel tuners. Way, way cool. The little logo here. This guitar headstock is registered trademark of Fender Musical Instruments Corporation. Is being used with express permission from FMIC, baby. Fender Musical Instruments Corporation. Big old company that owns lots and lots of brands. If you name a guitar brand other than Gibson, Fender probably owns it. And that's just the way it works. Now, going to the back here, what's really nice about getting the hardtail is not only is it a string-through body that stays in tune, but between that and the locking tuners, not a lot to go wrong. You don't have any springs, you don't have any tension to mess around with. Stays in tune very, very well, very stable. But you also don't have a huge hole in the middle of your body, of your instrument. It's because you don't have that Floyd Rose, or you don't have a tremolo. When you have that tremolo, you have to cut an entire section, like the most important section of the body, out, route it out, and you lose a lot of resonance and a lot of sustain when you do that. So a much more continuous body, excellent, smaller electronics cavity there, and you're good to go. You're golden, baby. Looking at the neck pockets, I don't see, nope, no hairline there. And how are we doing here? Looking good, no hairlines. Sweet. This thing is very, very clean. It's absolutely a professional instrument. And in my opinion, earlier USA models do not hold a candle to these later ones. What would you expect, guys? 2016, there's way more technological advances. Things like the spoke wheel truss rod adjustment. That's awesome. Locking tuners, split coils, direct mounted humbuckers. Beautiful quilt top. It's just a very, very nice instrument that is very well built and will stand the test of time for sure. For the money, I think these are probably some of the best value guitars in the world. Have no problem saying that. It's pretty crazy. Especially, go play one of these and then go play an old, something from 1989 or 1993 from Charvel, and then go play this, and you get back to me on which one feels tighter and more consistent and more professional. All right. Love to hear your opinions in the comment section. And yeah, guys, I'm going to get going. Like I said, it is available for sale on the website and on reverb.com. Beautiful Mexican Charvel. What I'll do is I'll do a video, actually. We've got a couple USA Charvels. We've got the Japanese wild card Charvel, and now we've got this Mexican one. I'll do a video side by side visual comparison, so you guys can make your own judgments based on how things look. And then I think that would be a good video for Shred Kitten. We're going to get her in to do some demos. That might be an awesome video of, can you hear the difference playing them, and can she tell? We'll do a blindfolded, wow, I get to blindfold Shred Kitten. Ooh la la. Blindfold Shred Kitten and see if she can tell which one's the Japanese, which one's the American, and which one's the Mexican. That would be really, really cool. Alrighty, folks. I'm out of here. Hasta la bye-bye. Audi 9000, 5000, one of those thousands. I've got way too many videos. I got to do all these videos here. All these videos here. Then I need to go into this room over here And I've got to do videos for all of these, that one, but then my job doesn't get done. I need to go over here, and then I need to go into here, and I need to do videos for all of these. So if we're at 10 minutes now, you can imagine how much work I have ahead of me. So let your boy go. Thanks for hanging out. A little bit of Zach Wild to treat you with at the end, and I will see you all very soon. All right. If you have a minute, check out some of these artists we've worked with on the old Spotify, and I will see you soon with more guitar goodness, including this extremely fake ESP custom shop. Not real. All right. Later, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.